Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be getting ready and doing a green cut crease makeup look. So let's jump right into the look. First I'm gonna start off by doing my brows, and to do this I just use the Sephora brow pencil, and I start off by brushing through them, then outlining them, and after that I just fill in the sparse areas. Then I'm gonna take some Kosas concealer and just clean up the bottom. And I just blend out that extra concealer. Then I move on to the top, and when I do the top I don't add any more product to my brush. I just use whatever's left over. After that I go in with the brow freeze from Anastasia and just brush that through my brows, and I like to brush them up. Then I take the back of my brush or something flat and just mold them in place. After that I'm going in with the Milk Future Fluid Concealer, and I'm using this as my eyeshadow base, so I'm just putting that on each of my eyes and then blending them out. Then I'm going to set it with the translucent powder from One Size, which is my favorite, just so my eyeshadow can blend smoothly. Next we're going in with the Naked Foxy palette from Urban Decay and using that brown shade as a transition color, and you just put that right in the crease. Then I'm going in with this green from my Amazon palette and a little smudger tool, and this is where you carve out the shape of your cut crease. Then I'm going with the deeper green to just kind of deepen up that line, and you want to make sure everything is blended seamlessly as well, so you should be looking like this and have a little shape in place. Next I'm going in with the Wild Greens palette from Urban Decay, and I use the shade Kale to kind of just intensify that line and make it a little bit brighter. Then I went in with the Hourglass concealer because it's full coverage, and I use that on a flat brush to carve out my crease as you see me doing here. And when you do this, make sure you take your time so it can be really crisp. And after you cut your crease, you just want to connect it to the edge of your eye like a wing almost, and then fill it in. So you should be looking something like this. Then I'm going to go back to that Foxy palette and take the lightest shade in there, which is kind of like a bone color, and I just pack that on top of the concealer. And if you mess up, just take a little pencil brush with some green on it and kind of fill in where you messed up. Then I went in with some brown shades and kind of did a wing. I started at the base of my lashes and kind of dragged it out. Next I highlighted my brow bone and then made sure everything was blended seamlessly. Put on a little mascara, and now we on to the face. So to do my foundation I used the Mario and the NARS light reflecting foundation, and I just mixed both of those and I applied them with the brush and then went over that with the beauty blender to make sure there was no streaks. Going back in with the Kosas concealer and just putting it up under my eyes, on my forehead. Then I went in with the Rare Beauty bronzer and the Fenty matchstick to contour and bronze, and I just blended those out. A little bit on my forehead as well, and on my chin, and a really tiny bit on my nose. Then I went back in and blended out that concealer. Went back in with that Hourglass because it's a little bit lighter, just to highlight some areas. Then I used the matte blush wand from Charlotte Tilbury for some color on the cheeks. And I wanted the eyes to be the focal point, so I didn't do too much on the base. I kept it really nice and natural. Then I just blended my concealer in with my blush. I set everything with the Mercier Translucent Honey. And this is the Ultra Blur. And I love this powder, it's so good. It makes your skin look so smooth. I cleaned up around my contour. Went back with that Kale and put that on my lower lash line. Then I mixed those two shimmer shades, put them in my inner corner, and I baked a little bit with that One Size powder. Next I went in with the Juvia's Place Volume 4 blush palette and put the lighter shade on. The lashes I used were from the Muses collection from Kiss. They were called Legacy with the House of Lashes glue, which is my favorite lash glue. So I applied those. Then I set with the Urban Decay All Nighter Hydrating Spray. It's the one in the yellow packaging, as you can see. I used the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in 608 Limitless Brown for my lip liner. Then I went in with this NARS Power Matte Lippy, and it's a light pink. Then the Fenty Heat Gloss in the shade Fussy. And this is the finished look. I hope y'all enjoyed getting ready with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.